Hi, we're the Dustbowl Revival from Los Angeles, California. We're going to do a song called Got Over.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Sometimes it seems like all of your bad dreams are so much more real. Like going to the grocery store, sitting on the kitchen floor, listening to a lion's roar, eating all the ice cream. 2 in the morning on a Tuesday, I thought I got over. Over it. Ain't it funny? She was sitting right there, putting up blonde hair, saber out of eggs and bread. She said I could get it. It's just a 5-minute drive. There was a flatbed flying through the red light. I thought I got over. I thought I got over. I thought I got over it. I heard the phone ring, thought someone was selling me something. They said, come down to the corner, and I could hear the sirens wailing. I tried to avert my sight from all the flashing lights. We had a fight last night, we were laughing in the morning. I thought I got over. Thought I got over. Thought I got over it. And I can still see your smiling face when I lost all dreams, when I lost you, babe. And I woke up in the Dustin room, and I reached out for you. Your pillow was so I went to see that guy, the guy who ran the red light. I took him out for coffee. I said, don't worry, I'm not crazy. I just gotta talk it out, 'cause I just can't figure it out. What you thinking? He said, I wasn't thinking at all. Thought I got over. I thought I got over. I thought I got over it. Got Over was a tune that came together
about a year and a half ago, we started actually playing it at this festival when we started working it out and trying it out. We did an early video of it in the museum over there. And it's sort of evolved since then to have a little more of an arrangement, and it was from the work of our producer who came in, Ted Hutt, and he wanted to really not avoid the emotion and the tragedy of it. He wanted to really sort of name it and say, like, look, you know, small tragedies, big tragedies happen in real life. You know, I think that the saddest things in life for me are the sort of unexplainable, just everyday tragedies. You know, where in this song, it's just, you know, a guy's girlfriend goes out to get some eggs for breakfast and never comes back. You know, someone runs the red light. He wasn't paying attention. He doesn't have any explanation. And sort of when the character in the song who's mourning meets up with the person who killed his true love, he thinks he's going to get closure, but he doesn't really. Well, I think some people perceive Dustbowl Revival to be something that sort of makes you smile, makes you dance, and this is sort of, we've always actually had darker songs, but I think presenting that as something that we also do very well, I think is important, having a different dynamic. And actually, it does get kind of loud with the horns, like, you know, because there's this sort of outrush of emotion or whatever. But, you know, it's trying to show the whole human story, not just we're having a good time and things are good. You know, things are not good sometimes. The band came together about almost 10 years ago in LA. I moved from Chicago. Three of us are from Chicago, actually, so there's sort of a migration west, I feel like, from the cold territories. I put up an ad on Craigslist, and some people started coming together, working around some, you know, folk and blues and gospel, different types of songs. But I definitely always wanted to have a band that had a lot of instruments that wouldn't normally go together.
I would describe the music we make as a mashup of all sorts of different Americana styles. There's a little bit of bluegrass and a little bit of jazz and a little bit of soul and funk, and we started out playing Zach's original music, which was definitely like very folk influenced, Woody Guthrie sort of songwriting at the time. But since then we've sort of incorporated bits of everybody's musical personalities and backgrounds into something that's hopefully new.
I think each show is a little different depending on sort of what the crowd is and what the venue is, but I think overall I would hope that we can create a memory for the audience, you know, something where they hear music that they would never hear before with this type of instrumentation. And me and Liz come from a theater background, so there's definitely like, what is the full show, you know, like what is the thing that you take home that you can remember, that it's not just people noodling on their instruments and sort of playing at the audience, but sort of having a conversation with the audience. I think
what is the blessing and curse of being together on the road so many days a year? Somebody want to answer that?
Tønder is the blessing.
That's right.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I think you can play a main stage show at night with all those people, and just the warmth and support that we feel here is you know, it makes everything worth it, really. I think it's always balancing the Tuesday nights in Cleveland where 50 people show up with, you know, a wonderful festival like this. Is sort of like trying to keep an even Zen attitude is sometimes difficult, but I think we all deal with it in our own ways.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Podcasts.
Yeah.
Transcendental meditation.